Morning, I'm Jess. I'm on the way to work. Went to Fossey Taylor. We're a group of companies that make investing in property easy for clients who haven't either got the time, skill, or inclination. And this morning, I want to talk about why life is like a bottle of wine. I had a chat with a mate recently. He owns a wine business, and he was doing a taste test, and he said it costs £5 to get an empty bottle of wine onto the shelves of a shop. So if you take into account the bottle itself, the label, sticking it on, putting it in a box, putting it in a lorry, putting it in a warehouse, put it back onto another lorry, put it into the shop, put it on the shelf, scan it through the checkout, £5 even if it's empty. Therefore, if you pay £6 for a bottle of wine, the wine inside itself only costs £1. If you pay £10 for a bottle of wine, the wine inside costs £5. And he said if you do a taste test, people can really taste the difference between a £5 bottle of wine, well, basically the wine is free. If you could sweep wine up off the floor, it'd be the sweepings up off the floor, to a £10 bottle of wine. But if you go on and you get a £20 bottle of wine, a £30 bottle of wine, a £50 bottle of wine, the utility of it, that's an economic term, the utility of it, the extra appreciation declines. So yeah, the utility of it declines. What does that mean? I thought, yeah, that's interesting. And I've often thought of a couple of things that I think therein lies some of the answer as to how much money do you need. I don't think you need to be vastly wealthy. I think you just need to be slightly above where everybody else is. And give you an example. Let's pick 3 things that people buy, use, regular things that you know the price of in your head. One, food. Let's think, how much can you spend on lunch? What's the least you can spend on a sandwich? £2? I don't know, probably. What's the most you can spend on a sandwich? 20 quid if it was in a pub somewhere that maybe you could pay 20 quid for a sandwich. I'm sure, and there was always an exception rule, I'm sure that if you Google the most expensive sandwich, it's something ridiculous like £100,000 or something, but it'd be for charity and have caviar and something else on it. I don't know. Yeah, so there's your outlet. Maybe £2, £20. A car, that's something, stepping it right up to the other extreme. What's the cheapest car in England right now? I don't know, 10 grand, maybe probably less, 7 grand, 8 grand. What's the most you can spend on a car? And I mean a car, I don't mean something you're going to drive, not like a supercar, or because I think that's a different thing. You've got to and I guess at the end, this is my point. Is it 10 grand to 100 grand a car, 7 grand to 70 grand? Is it that bound? Probably, yeah. What's the least you can buy a house for? And again, I mean a house, not a mansion. If you look in any area in the country, can you buy a house for 100 grand? Yeah. Can you buy a house for £1 million? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you could buy that, and that would do you. Can you buy a house for £10 million? Yes, but could you equally find a house in roughly the same area within 10 miles that's the same size as a £10 million house as a £1 million house, and you'd do it? Yeah, of course you could. So what I'm trying to point out is the cost of life. It only for everybody, for 99% of people on this planet, in this country. We're lucky that we're in this country. 99% of people in this country. It's within 10%, isn't it? If you are the kind of person that can spend 20 quid on a sandwich and not think about it, or you're the kind of person that has to really think about spending £2 a day on a sandwich, that's got 99% of the population in it. My point is, if we can get just a little bit above that, life becomes so much easier. I genuinely would never look down the right hand side of a menu anymore. I definitely used to. I remember going on holidays and not sure quite if I had enough money in the bank to be there doing that, or should I be back at work doing it. Now, very fortunate that those kind of worries, I think that one of the underlying worries of people in their lives all the time is money. And it's not always directly money, it's indirectly money. It's can I afford to do this time? Should I be spending time with my kids now, or should I be out there working? I'm taking my kid home from school, can we drop off at the toy shop or not? That kind of thing. It's not the kind of thing that actually really matters, because obviously if you take your kid to the toy shop or not, They can have just as much time, I know this, with a cardboard box. We all know that. But just the thing that's in the back of your head, it's nice to be able to have the option, I think. And it does make things a lot more relaxed. It makes your life a lot more relaxed and a lot easier. And that's why I think life is a little bit like a bottle of wine. If we can get ahead of the £5 mark, just bring ourselves up to the 10, 12, maybe £15 mark, I think for most people that's enough, and it'll make you very, very happy, and it's very, very easily achievable. We don't all need to be drinking a £12,000 bottle of Petrus. I don't think most people would notice the difference or care much anyway, but I do think that everybody needs the opportunity to drink a £15 bottle of wine. And there's my thought for the day. If you'd like to find out any more about what we do, how we do it, how we build profitable property portfolios for clients, we buy houses, we're always buying them cheap, we always add value, we do them up, we rent them out, and we provide long-term stable investments for clients in directly invested property. We do it all day, every day. 17 people at the office where I'm driving to, all dedicated to that exact task for our clients. And me, I have to say, they do it for me too. I believe in what I'm doing. I'm eating my own dog food, as they say, or maybe I'm drinking my own bottle of claret. So, get in touch, come and see us. We run a monthly discovery day, and it'd be great to see you. We can answer all your questions there. Thanks for watching.